Hello and welcome to another Smelly Cat video. This is just a quick video. I was meaning to put out a video this week on silicone mould making using a 3D print. That is in progress and that will be coming shortly. I have done part of the video but I need to finish the rest of it. So I just thought I'd do a video today on one of today's projects, which was just made some walnut soap dish holders. So as you can see, they're nothing too exciting, just some simple walnut soap dish holders. Got your 3 drainage holes, comes through the bottom there, and some little stick-on foam feet, stop them slipping about, and also to give it some gap for the water to run away. Made these as a result of a few things. One of which is I'm trying to cut down on waste plastic and just packaging. I don't like keep throwing everything away that I know, especially if it's going to go into landfill. I like stuff that can be recycled, really. And another reason was, as you can just see there, this week I did actually get asked, do my branding irons work on soap? So, testing it. Yes, they do. They do if you get them at the right temperature. So if you heat them up all the way as if you were going to use them on wood, you just literally melt the soap. It will just eat away at it. You only need the branding iron just like lukewarm. So a very little burst with a blowtorch just to warm it up very slightly, and then you do actually get quite a good brand on the soap there. So for anybody who's a soap maker, I know there's quite a few out there who are soap makers. These the branding irons will work on your soap, so you can put your own logo on there, and works pretty well. So that was another reason why I made these dishes. Just was involved in soap. So in part of the video I was going to put on here was I needed some little feet on these trays, and I didn't have any little stick-on feet to use on here, so I knew I had some of this double-sided sort of rubber foam that I could use for feet. Now I could have cut it out with a pair of scissors just to make little squares, but I like them to be as symmetrical and identical as possible. So just very quickly thought I'd show you this, which I knocked up. I had this bit of stainless steel bar in my toolbox, and I decided what I'd do is I'd very quickly on the grinder I'd make myself a punch to punch out these little feet. So as you can see, it's quite thick. I believe that's about, what is that, 1.5 mil thick wall on it. So I used the bench grinder in the garage, and I've put a bevel chamfer on the edges, but I've also thinned down the wall. So holding it up against the grinder, all 4 walls of the material, just turn it round on the edge of the grinding belt grinding wheel, push it on, and I've thinned out the walls. Which then makes it easier for it to pierce through the material. So after thinning out the walls, I then went back just to add another quick chamfer and tried to get the walls as sort of even as possible, and also tried to get them feeling as sharp as sort of possible. Done that, tested it, and it works really well. All you've got to do is put your piece of rubber down, hold this over the top, one whack with a hammer, and then often what happens is a lot of these, as I've done them, they'll travel up inside the tube. Small piece of wood, just go straight down, push them at the end. So that made me some nice accurate square feet to go on the bottom there. And yeah, so if you haven't got a tool, don't let that think you've got to stop where you are. It's always good to just make up your own tools, make up your own little punches, the options are endless. You make do with what you've got as much as possible. And I will do a quick short video in a second of me punching a couple of these out separately, and I'll stick that in the middle here.
Right,
so
excuse the mess. It's a bit messy. Well, it's messy for my liking in the workshop. So, just thought I'd show you the punch. This is just a quick one that I'll put in here to show you the punch working. It's just a little scrap bit I've got left here. So if I just get it level, it needs quite a good whack. Obviously, the sharper you can get it, the easier it'll work. But I normally just give it 2 whacks. There, and as you can see, punched out a little foot, stayed inside the punch there, so we'll just push the there it goes, popped out with the bit of wood. Just an easy way to get some little stick-on feet without having to buy packs of them. You can buy this, you can buy some stick-on rubber foam, or I just had a few bits of this left over. So yeah, it's just a little punch I made there. Make some feet. And thanks for watching. I'll be working on some more videos to put out. I'd like to put out 1 a week really. I'll be working on that. Like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching the video again.